Hey guys, I'm Elliot. This is Everything Elliot. Today we're in the shop, and in that corner right up there is my waste oil heater. That is a Lanair 300,000 BTU waste oil heater. It takes used motor oil, turns it into free heat for the shop. If you guys are interested in that, I've got a whole video setting it up, but that's not today's video. Today's video is we're gonna get it ready for winter. Now, I used it all last winter, and there's a little bit of maintenance we need to do to make sure it's ready for this winter. I just checked the hour meter on it. Last winter I used it 164 hours, which doesn't seem like a lot, but keep in mind that I do not heat this building the entire winter. I only turn it on when I'm in here, so apparently I spent 164 hours in the shop last winter. Now, we're primarily going to be working on this side. I mean, we do have to get over to the other side for a little bit, which might be difficult because my compressor, but basically you have to take this panel off right here, which would require us to take the motor off or the burner off, this little sight, the oil line, and the air line. So I'm gonna get this motor off, get this panel off, and then we'll take a look inside. I think it goes without saying that you should probably make sure to turn your power off before you get into this, so there's no electricity running into this unit. Okay, there's the burner. It's got some beef to it, so be careful with that. All right, so now we got the burner off, we've got to take this viewport off, and then we've got a bunch of these little self-tapping screws all around the outside. We got to take those off. So now we got to take this panel off. Gasket looks like it's in really good shape. It's got a little bit of tear from where we pulled it off there, but that shouldn't affect anything. I'll show you that in a minute. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bolts we got to pull off to get this chamber open. It's got hinges, so it'll swing. That should be it. No? There we go. Well, I know you can't see in there, so let's get you a better view. So this is what 160, what's it say? 162 hours? Is that what I said earlier? I don't remember. 162 hours of burning looks like. Either way, we need to clean all this ash out and get to it. What I'm going to use is a soft bristle brush everywhere, and then get the shop vac to clean up all the mess. You should probably wear a mask. All right, got a different soft bristle brush, so I don't have to be so close. So these tubes up here, they also need to be cleaned out. My brush just so happens to fit in there. So we're just gonna give her the old spinny spin. So these heat exchanger tubes up top, you'll see once we get the shop vac out, we're actually going to shove the shop vac right down those heat exchangers just to get all of that out of there. But you can see what a difference that made. At least I hope you can see. So we are all done in here. We can now just close this back up and reinstall everything. All right. All right, so we got everything over here done. Let me show you the rest of the stuff that you need to get into. Oh yeah, don't forget to turn your air back on. So on this side of the unit, right below your chimney stack, if you have it running out the side, you can see that access panel right there. There's like 6 bolts that you need to take off, and then inside there you're gonna see a set of tubes that you need to clean out, just like the tubes that we did over there. I can't get the camera over here anywhere, so I'm going to do that off camera. We'll get that cleaned out. And then you also want to check your filters. So this unit's got 2 filters. It's got obviously a filter right here, and then on that pipe right there, it's got a strainer filter. So this has got a gauge on it, right? So when mine runs, I know it's only running at about 3 inches of vacuum, so we're still well within the acceptable amount of vacuum. I'm not going to mess with it. Filter's obviously still clean enough, so I don't need to worry about that. Otherwise, I'd take that apart and clean the filters. All right, I should mention that another thing you probably want to do is check your chimney. So I did that last week when I was out on my roof. If you guys seen that video, I checked my chimney, cleaned it a little bit. That was a-okay. So everything is hooked back up. I cleaned the other side of the heater. And now it's time to fire the unit back up, make sure everything's working properly. So I turned the power back on. We know everything's already hooked back up, and we're gonna fire it up. All right, so I have a Wi-Fi thermostat, so I can turn this on from the house. So we're gonna turn it to heat. Let's see, it should click on in a second here. Safety delay, what does that mean? All right, we got things happening. So that's a nice good flame, as you can see from this little chart here. Good flame, bad flame. Pretty good to me. Simple as that. Oh man, you should see all the stuff on this camera lens now. Hold on, I gotta wipe that off. Well, the camera's clean now, and so is it's this way. It's always tough, like looking at the camera and deciding which way, because it's kind of backwards, so that heater's clean. Camera's clean, heater's clean. We're all clean in the shop. That's ready for a full winter of service. And I am going to keep an eye on those filters just because I didn't clean them out. That gauge, as soon as it gets into the yellow, it's time to clean them out. So I'll keep an eye on them. We'll do that when it's necessary. And if you're interested in more shop stuff, I'm gonna be out here a lot. I mean, it's wintertime. I don't wanna work out in the frigid cold. We're gonna have that heater running, keeping me nice and warm in the shop while I work. And also, do not forget, November 25th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be in the shop, going live from the shop, answering all of your questions, you know, or just chit-chatting. We'll see how it goes. Don't forget to put it in your calendar and log in to watch. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions about the Lanair waste oil heater, make sure you leave a comment below. I'll do my best to answer them. And while you're here, hit that like button right below this video. And if you're not subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss anything I'm doing, because honestly, I mean, I say it's good, but who am I to judge my own work? It's like looking at your kid's noodle art and saying, yes, this is a masterpiece. So that's how I feel about my videos. Hopefully you feel the same way. Or hopefully you feel that they're better than noodle art. Either way, I appreciate you guys. Catch you on the next one.